Hello community, I'm Crystal Rose.
I'm Ben Sigman.
And we're from shEOS and Sense. We're here to talk to you today about the history nodes on EOS, why they're critical, and how block producers can launch one.
A little bit first about history nodes. I know there's a bit of confusion. There's a lot of information about nodes and types of nodes. So specifically history nodes are what allow people to access the history of the network.
So why does the network need history nodes?
Because dApps and wallets and block explorers all need to see the history of transactions. So to query that history, that's the whole purpose of this type of node.
Do they really hold a record of all of the transactions? Like, what is inside of a history?
Yeah, in a full history node, it really does have all the records in a way that they can be accessed by other people. So the whole point of the node is to serve up these records so that you or me or anyone could use it to query their account.
So does every history node have to be the entire history? What's the difference?
Thanks to our friends at Greymass, we have a light history node now, which is really cool. So the light history node allows you to save or store just a small section of the amount of transactions, like the last 100 or last 1,000 for every account on EOS, and uses significantly less resources.
So that's what we've been talking about at shEOS. We have a light history node. Can you tell us more about launching and maintaining it? So if other block producers wanted to make a light history node of their own?
Yes, definitely. For a couple block producers, I've been prepping some snapshots to send to them so they can get the nodes up and running. A lot of them already know how to get up and running. There's a really great article by Greymass about how to do it, and I can write up some instructions as well. But essentially, it's the same thing as running a normal EOS API node, except that you will use Greymass's special fork of EOS, where they've done some optimizations to make this easier and cheaper to run.
So once it's up and running, how can you tell that they're working? Like, how do we know that the shEOS light history node is working?
Well, for developers or for anyone who knows to use a command line, they can just query their account on api.sheos.org, and they'll be able to get a transactional history for their account for the last 1,000 transactions.
So cool.
Yeah. So I think that like the last 1,000 transactions covers probably 90% of the queries. And you can see that in the EOS Node Tools Grafana dashboard, shEOS is handling, I think, a third of the requests or a fourth of the requests for history now, which is pretty cool.
Go shEOS. Awesome.
Yeah, so I think that for the network to be more resilient, we need to have more history nodes, even if they're light history. It's there's great services by other block producers that offer history through their own APIs that are a little bit different, but for most people who are getting started on EOS, we want to make this as easy as possible for them to access history and to see what's going on after they've made some actions, to be able to go back and see, did those actually happen, what's in the history.
And we will put some links in the bottom for you with more information on light history nodes. You can find shEOS on Telegram and Twitter at shEOS_org. And we'll both be in the chats if you want to ping us directly. Like and subscribe and get more info from us on our videos. And
thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.